our thing before I say anything? Whoa! I like that it shows our audio like that.
I forgot to turn the camera on.
Cool.
There we are.
Are we live?
We are live.
Are we live?
I don't
It looks
see
like
it yet.
we're live.
It says we're live.
It says we are, but we're not.
No, you're not gonna be able to see it on the channel.
You're not?
I don't think so, but like it informs me. I got the notification.
All right, show me. I should be on my other channel where I'm actually subscribed on.
Oh, yeah?
There's gonna be a little lagging on here.
You're not?
I don't think so.
Good. Keep that like on the ready.
All right.
Okay.
What is up, guys?
How's it going?
What's up, King Clan?
Welcome to J Live, and of course J Live does mean Jelly Live and Jive Live.
Woo!
Over here we got the King Jelly, which channel you are on currently right now. Real name Jeffrey Morales. Over here we got the TheJiveCafe's one and only Solomon Rura. So we're gonna do a quick Qing and Aing. I'm gonna ask the questions around here. They're gonna answer them. So let's start with some easy questions. I've got some notes right here for you, boys.
All right.
First question to both of you. Ice cream or cake? What is the better dessert?
Ice cream.
Cake.
Whoa! All right. We already have our first contention. Why would you say so?
This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. That's why I'm saying so.
Are you kidding me? The frosting on a cake,
Let me just tell you
and the breading, you know, with a perfect cake, you literally take a bite into fluffiness. With ice cream, your teeth get cold and they hurt.
Are you taking bites into ice cream? Because if so, then my God, man, you're doing it wrong.
I've been eating ice cream wrong my
Your
whole life.
I think so. No, the right cake is it's a strange beast of thing.
Angel fruit cake.
Angel fruit.
No,
cake.
I'm just kidding. That's the crappiest cake. I hate that.
Whoa, it's not that bad.
Confetti cake.
I'm gonna stay
Confetti
unbiased
cake.
here, but angel cakes. All right.
Angel cake.
All right. Let's move on. Clearly, desserts are too topical for this debate. So let's move on to something a little better. Would you consider yourself a mommy's boy or a daddy's girl?
I would say
Definitely a daddy's girl, no question. I don't know what your answer's gonna be, but it's not gonna be better than mine.
I was gonna say mommy's boy.
Really?
Straight up.
Another contention.
Well,
Why?
daddy's
Why?
girl?
Because I actually don't have a dad.
I know. When I wrote that question, I was expecting it to get serious.
You wanted to bring it down,
Thank you.
and you brought it down.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't playing this out.
Easy question. Final easy question of this segment. Which of you is better looking?
Me.
It's
I mean,
easy.
Look, like I'm looking at myself right now, like I just got like
Are you
fix the
looking at
haze.
yourself right now?
I mean,
it's a no-brainer. It's obviously.
oh yeah, see, there you go.
I think we can finally agree.
Shake hands.
Shake hands
First
on that.
That's 1 point for me.
That's how
points involved.
the
How
point
do
system's
we
going.
win? How do we win?
There's points, and at the end, you'll be getting your favorite desserts, but backwards.
Oh damn,
So-
I don't like ice cream.
Really? Let's get to the meat of this enchilada. Red sauce kind. Why YouTube? Specifically, when did you get started? And even more specifically, when did you know that I think I'm going to try and post videos online and it's not going to be me naked? Am I right?
Well, it was a big realization when I figured out that being naked in the room is not going to make it.
Which is
figured
why
that
I
out.
decided to make YouTube videos, because I've always liked to make videos because I don't like to be naked in front of a camera.
Well,
In fact,
I mean,
it's very
I
embarrassing
don't
for me.
speak for me. I mean, I think there's something to be loved about anything, especially being naked in front of the camera.
Maybe for your channel, my friend. Maybe for your channel.
One
But
day. We'll
I
take it that way.
speak to the community, and I am totally into the community when it comes to YouTube. I love the fact I can speak and I hear the commentation back. And I really started YouTube wanting that. Like, I've always wanted to do YouTube, and when I actually started making videos is when it like really hit me like, this would be so cool. So cool to do. Like,
You're a community man.
He's a community man.
He's not a fan of Arrested Development, but Community.
Oh, he loves
Community.
I love that community.
He loves that community.
Great show.
You were supposed to put your head right on
right
my
on your head.
Yep.
Great.
Anyways, why don't you answer the question?
For me, you took the question, you ran with it. But you mind throwing it back to me?
Yeah.
Well, I started YouTube about 4 years ago. This man here. What would I be without him? Probably something.
Slightly somewhere else.
Probably slightly somewhere else. Mostly the same.
Pretty similar.
Yeah.
But
no, something about posting videos really gives you that. Posted notes. Anything that's posted is always the one you want to go with. And I think posting videos gives me such a rush. You know, it's either that or cocaine. And if you got to choose, then I mean, obviously
cocaine, but
it's
we can't choose.
You can't always choose.
Can't always choose. No, I completely understand. Completely understand. Another question would be, who are your influences? Before you started on YouTube, who were you watching that made you think, I might want to try that as well?
Have you heard of the Thenormalz?
I've, in fact, heard of the Thenormalz.
You've heard of the Thenormalz.
Strangely not.
I would say that was an inspiration for me as well.
Yes, as far as other channels, Julian Smith, Balloon Shop, Owen Rogers.
Brilliant sketch
The
comedies.
Bath Boys.
I would say that someone that inspired me in Mind Street was seeing someone like PewDiePie who could make anything possible on YouTube. Literally post crap and still get over half a bajillion views. Amazing. You're a good guy, man. I love you.
Feelings.
And then other inspiration for the daily videos, why I do daily videos, Logan Paul for vlogs. For some reason, vlogging every day made me was like, I should post videos every day. What am I doing? So that's
definitely a better way to get that cocaine high every day. Everyday video. It's hard to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, is that the feeling you were?
Yep. So you're watching YouTube. You're paying attention to these high-up channels. Do you ever think perhaps you will be able to grow your channel to something of this caliber?
One day.
What's the aim? Did you come in just, I want to make videos, or did you come in thinking, maybe I can pursue it?
It's very interesting. I came in just, I wanted to make videos. That was all I wanted to do. Who cares if anyone watched it? And then, you know, over time, you get worn down and you say, hey, I'd like some people to watch these.
Recognition would be nice.
I would definitely say, I feel like for most YouTubers, you know, such as me and you, starting, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's, you know, we all feel like, let's make videos just for fun. You know, like, who cares who watches, like, whatever. Then there's a point where you're like, you know what? I'm getting 40 subscribers. I'm getting 100 subscribers.
Yeah.
I'm moving up in the world. I want this to go somewhere. And then when you watch these famous people and they're up in there and they're growing every day, you're like, I want to grow like that. So that's kind of like
that's kind of, I guess, a goal. I guess a target. I guess a pinpoint.
You're a target. Can I shoot an arrow?
You can shoot an arrow.
All right.
Well, here's something interesting for you then. Over here we got sketch comedy videos.
Yours?
Specifically the nature of intriguing wordplay and small single action form videos. Very much so Balloon Shop, Julian Smith.
Yes, of course. Biggest inspirations.
And then over here, we've got gaming channels, gaming news, kind of vlog styled, hang around with a pal who happens to be playing games for your enjoyment.
That's me.
Why these formats? How come I couldn't switch them? Why aren't you the gamer? Why aren't you perhaps?
Well,
I can definitely say that knowing your personality, Solomon, I could never do what you do every day. I can never
make a sketch.
Even off camera, this guy is hilarious. Like, I want to say that the type of videos you make, sometimes they don't even make sense, but they're funny. Like, so funny that, like, even in person, it's just that funny.
It's just,
it doesn't even have to make sense. I can't do that.
It rarely does.
I could crack a joke once in every long while, but
some would say
look at you, you're not even laughing at me. Shut up! Don't laugh at me.
Some would say it's even better, to make sense all the time when it's hard to talk to people when you don't make any sense. But you make sense, my friend. When I talk to you, you talk to me, and I get it. I just understand what you mean, and I love what you mean. Now, yeah, it's hard to talk to a camera, right to a camera. I've tried it.
I mean, you're not doing it right now.
I'm not even looking at it. This guy's not even. Yeah, no, it's easier for me to stay behind the fourth wall rather than to break it.
Dang.
But yeah.
What would you say for yourself if you were to start a gaming channel?
A gaming channel? It'd be tough. I don't know if I could do it. I've tried in the past. I don't know if you know, but I've had a couple things.
Speaking of past things, I think we all know that usually any well-known YouTuber, any well-known artist of almost any kind usually starts with some sort of other background.
It's true.
How many channel renditions have you gone through, and how many channel renditions have you gone through? Is this something you're sticking with? Is this something you might be playing around with?
I've made probably 7 different channels.
7 channels, the Lord's number.
But 2 of those are the same channel. 3 of those are the same channel with changed names over and over again. It started off just me and Lou. Other guy, Solo Lou Productions. I thought that sounded too much like it was just Lou, Solo Lou, so I changed it to Solomon Lou. Didn't think that sounded good. I thought that sounded dumb. Then overnight, one time I was like, hey, the Drive-In Studios. Later on, I realized I didn't like that either. And I settled on the TheJiveCafe. I don't remember how. But other than that, yeah, I've made a gaming channel. Posted like 1 video.
Probably sucked.
Yeah, it did.
What was the format? What kind of games did you want to play?
It was like indie games. Indie games. I feel like I could definitely do that more. I didn't have an Xbox at the time, so.
I think
it was all on the compute.
For me, I've actually technically only had 2 channels. 2 that I've been going back and forth with. So like, my first channel is
just
3. No,
yeah, 2.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. I was thinking the vlog channel and so I technically had 3 channels. Yeah. The one was my original YouTube account. I turned it into a vlog channel. It's cool. You guys should check it out. It's cool vlogs. My second one, link in the description below.
Also,
probably not one actually.
Could be later in the description if they're not.
But Yef and Keth, we had a good run. That was my first experience doing gaming channels, and I had a partner, so it was actually quite easier to do it because he would do like some, and I would do some. And, like sometimes we did our own videos. It was just very convenient. But that ended because he had an actual career behind the camera. He had a career as a music producer, and now he's on to bigger and better things. Keth, that guy. So I started this channel as a singular channel for me solo, and I put out like 4 or 5 videos, and I was having trouble with it, and I was just struggling, and so I just quit it, packed it up for like 7 months, and came back to it. And here I am. I've made now 27 videos and a live stream now, and I'm going daily. Well, Monday to Friday. Weekdays.
He's a working man.
Yeah.
Weekdays. Not like this guy that does like 1 day a week.
Not even. Ooh. Even God took the weekend off,
Wow. I mean, he takes 1 weekday, not the whole weekend, but it's interesting.
Interesting enough question.
So, all right. We know that you've done sketch comedy because it's kind of your thing. I think that's where you pull from.
That's my niche.
You don't usually do anything too pop culture though. It's more homegrown humor.
Because I can't bring myself to do anything pop culture. It's rare because I don't know. It always feels forced because then you got to pay attention to stuff and then you're thinking from there. But everything I have created comes from something that I see when I walk, and it's never like I'm thinking I need to make a sketch and now I have to write my brain. It's all coming from a natural source.
In a way, you're kind of like a stand-up comedian, just pointing things out that are already funny.
You ever notice this? You ever notice that?
Right. But then Jeffrey, I feel like, as a video game connoisseur of sorts, and you're more community-driven. I think you do have to kind of probably pull in, you know, I think you've been saying you want to do some more unknown games, but at the same time, you might need a drive of the more known games to get people interested. Do you think you might need to be pulling in more people by almost pop culture? Not maybe pop culture, but like popular gaming culture, for example.
Yeah, I definitely think that's a big thing is like hitting some of the more popular games, but not necessarily going and doing like, you know, like all a certain game at a time that's like super popular, but maybe like mixing it up, like maybe doing like a week of like maybe most popular games, maybe newer games that have come out, and like, you know, chatting about with you guys about, you know, what's going on with that game and, you know, whatever my thoughts and opinions. But I also really like to go back to the older games, like to like 360, or when with this whole like original Xbox backwards compatibility thing works out, you know, going back to the original Xbox games, and, you know, kind of going for those like indie title games that, you know, a lot of people don't know about, and then they see it and they're like, whoa, this game exists. This is super dope. Like, you know, like, so there's kind of a mixture. You can't really just go like away from the popular game era, but you kind of at the same time want to separate yourself from the bigger guys and have, you know, you kind of your own thing, which, you know, you end up there by
competitive worlds. Yeah. Trying to stay alive.
So something I think I've noticed too is, let's say you got PewDiePie, you got Markiplier, a bunch of these people, they do mainly PC games, and they could do a sporadic different type of games. You've got people like Game Grumps who do long series format games of the old classic games.
Yeah.
I don't see too many other people, specifically Xbox, PlayStation, a singular console.
Yeah.
Would you consider branching out to other formats, or are you dedicated to your Xbox fan base?
So that's an interesting question, because there are a lot more, you know, when you see a typical gamer video or channel, it's usually mostly PC. You won't see very many like very popular people in consoles. But I think what's interesting for Microsoft and Xbox in particular is that, you know, we're moving into an era where their whole thing is like they want to compete with the PC. Like their whole, like with the new Xbox One X, they're literally, most PCs cannot compare to it unless you've obviously built it up to a certain extent, which is insane. Like, I think that it's a good move to like show the world like what Microsoft has to offer with Xbox, and I love Xbox. And, you know, if I were going to do a different type of game or a different type of console, I would probably go back to like I wouldn't even do like PlayStation, or like, you know, I'd probably go back to like the GameCube, you know, do some Super Smash Bros.
That'd be awesome.
Or like Super Mario Sunshine, or like, you know, like back to the good old days when you're a child and you feel good like playing these games, and then you like you play these then you you know, you play these games when you're older and you're like, wow, so many memories, you know, super stoked. So that's kind of, I mean, if I were to ever go for anything other than Xbox, it would be GameCube. That's what I think I would go for.
Okay. So next question then. We've discussed a little bit of YouTube, a little bit of influences, kind of here and there. What about specifically for each channel? So I'm thinking, I know what perhaps I like. You may know what perhaps you like. But do we know, what do these two like about their own channel? First question. Jeffrey, what's your favorite video that you've made?
My favorite video that I've made, I want to say, I can't pick a specific video. There's just a certain type of video that I've made multiple videos of that I really, really enjoy. And I really enjoy making 7 Day to Die videos. Like those, like I genuinely enjoy like crafting, playing with zombies, fighting hordes, you know, the whole 9 yards, and just making videos. And it seems to be not just something that I like, but what the community likes as well. So, you know, maybe more of that in the future. So
safe to say that could be a long-standing series.
Yeah, potentially, yes.
And that seems like you're usually online with some other friends, some other people, some guest stars.
Yeah.
Is that going to be something that you're following through with, or are there going to be times where you might be on your own?
As far as I know for now, I've just done a lot of, like you said, it's more like multiplayer, because I feel like with a game like, for example, 7 Days to Die, it's just, it's easier to like watch and pay attention and like have a good time watching it when there's multiple voices going on and not just me like playing, talking, and like trying to commentate and like actually try to take the game any serious or maybe make fun of the game, whatever. It's just way easier with like King Tamago like playing with me, or someone else in the midst with me to play that game. But it wouldn't hurt to play by myself, definitely.
Well, before I continue on to you real quick, I want to interject an interesting tidbit, I think. You've got King Jelly over here. You said you play with King Tamago. There's also a couple other King prefixed names out there.
There's quite a few.
What's with this King thing?
So just to introduce like what the King clan started as. It started as Gears of War clan, Gears of War 3. Me and like 5 other guys, including King Tamago, were in literal clan. Like we just would play competitively against other people in other clans, and we were just really good at it.
I remember clans being a thing, but is that just an Xbox only thing or PlayStation? Like, do people call it clans other than Xbox?
I think it's a console-based thing. I don't think it's more of a PC thing unless you're playing Call of Duty or something. But like for PlayStation, I know like they have the same game, so like it wouldn't be called anything else. It would be called clans, or like you got clans, tribes. What else? There's some other names for it as well, but I've heard mostly clans. And so with that, we kept going with that for a while. And before I even changed my name to King Jelly, I was actually the best at this 75. Interesting. I actually knew that. That's my first gamer tag name. And after the clan, or like we stopped kind of playing with each other, they kind of dispersed. I just kept it. Like kept it as like my thing. I just played. Everybody knew me as King, or like what up Jelly, or whatever. And I just thought it was really catchy when I was especially making the channel. I was like, dude, the King clan. Let's just get people hopped on board.
Yeah.
Like, if you guys wanted to change your name to King, like the specific way that we changed it to, you guys are more than welcome to be a part of the community. Like we've been talking about, I'm a community guy. Totally down for videos. You guys change your name, whatever you want to do.
So I know we've talked about that a little bit before. Not just perhaps you could see King Jelly on Xbox Live, get the chance to talk to him. He'll be more inclined to talk to you if you have the King clan in your gamer tag, of course. But I know we've talked about before that we've never seen, I don't know if you've ever seen almost like a clan thing in YouTube.
Not really, no.
That would be something
that
honestly, some sort of revolution, perhaps. If you wanted to be some of the first people to step in, put King before your name.
When this guy's hit 1 million, man, you guys could be on board with the base.
Right, and be kind of interesting.
Tower without a base.
A lot of people like Logan Paul, they have their specific audience,
like the Low Gang,
or like PewDiePie's Bro Army.
Yeah,
you got all these people, but you can't actually know who's who because it's just random. But with the King clan, you could actually have King before whatever your current YouTube name is, and people will be able to point it out. Oh, you're part of the King clan.
Or even in your actual Xbox gamer tag itself. A little bit come across you, during a game or something. It's like, yo, you're part of the King clan. Dude, let's make some videos. Let's play some Xbox. Let's have
maybe you see each other, even other viewers. Oh, if they're part of the King clan, or the guest viewers. And I know we've been talking a little bit about getting perhaps current viewers as guests.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying. King clan. But on to Solomon, same question. Moving it from here, pulling it over to here.
And what was the question?
He's made almost 30 videos now, and we're determining what's his favorite of his own videos. How many videos do you think you've put out there?
Out there, in total, bloopers, everything? Probably like 20, 24.
Similar numbers,
so.
a little bit less.
Some of
We've
them
got a bit more here, but
are on private now.
right,
So
yeah.
not all of them are on there.
We know how that is.
Sometimes
really,
it happens. Best
your
my
favorite
video, easy, hands down. The spoon. The spoon cereal.
I will tell you
Spoon
that the spoons video is my absolute favorite video out of your channel.
It's my favorite because not only do I think it's filmed the best and just done the best, but it was the first script I ever wrote, and I just put off making it for so long. And then I finally made it, and it's almost the way, like the exact way I pictured it. So that's tough. It's tough to do. Most times when you make a video, you find that it does not work the way you thought it would, and it sucks. But this one,
Whoa! So tell me, back up a little bit on this backstory. You say it's the first script you've ever written.
First script, not first like video idea. But
not the first video idea, but perhaps the first script. Was
when
the
I started
first
writing
scripts, was that before your YouTube channel, or did you already begin your YouTube career?
I think it was probably freshman year when I wrote it, but I started in 8th grade. So
all right.
Yeah.
So when did you write it? You just came up with the idea, thinking.
Yeah, I mean, it happened so many times that I would just pour myself a bowl of cereal, and then I'd look for the spoons. When I should look for the spoon first, because I would so many times, then it gets soggy because I didn't have a spoon.
And of course, if you haven't seen it, we will later put it in the description.
Link in the description.
Link currently to the Jive Cafe. Look at the Jive
Yes,
Cafe.
It's actually in the description. I already added the Jive.
The Jivey Cafe.
It's already in there, so you guys can check that out. Definitely.
After this, you can go check out that video. We'll have more videos coming later on that channel pretty soon that may have another.
Someone say collab.
Maybe a collab.
A collab or
K-Love.
I'm just kidding. Or K-Love.
Some would say K.
Depending on your accent, of course.
Yeah. So if that's your favorite video, of course, everyone wants to know, what's your least favorite video you've put out? What's your least favorite public video? And would you tell us a little bit about one that you've maybe deleted, something that the audience can no longer see or have never seen because you just thought it was so bad? And why? How come you didn't show it?
So least favorite, I would say out of the public videos, would probably be because it's hard because I like all my videos. I thoroughly enjoy all my videos. I think out of all of them though, my least favorite might have been the Black Ops video. My Black Ops 1 and 2 issues, just because I intended to play Black Ops 2 and I'm still having issues with the damn game, I swear. And I don't know what it is. It works on another Xbox and it doesn't work on mine, and blah, blah, the whole 9 yards. It was just an issue, and it was kind of like a last minute, like, throw a video together because I didn't want to leave you guys hanging kind of thing. And I was just like, I could have made it so much better, blah, blah. But out of privated videos, I would say there's 3. And I will share all of them with you. I have 2 gaming news videos that I made in inspiration when I first started making the videos again. I had a schedule where I do like a certain type of video every day, and then on Fridays I had gaming news. I just didn't like the feel for it. I just didn't. As much as I love to give the latest and greatest in news, I also am very bad at looking up the information and like coming up with it. Like those videos were like on the spot, and that's why I didn't like them very much. And then lastly would be just one of my vlog videos, my one with getting ready for the Spartan race. That so many things came up to where I can't afford that, and I just didn't want to keep a promise that I could keep, so I just put away the video.
It's hard to keep a promise that you can't keep. It's almost impossible.
So I basically just opened up to y'all.
All right, well, for you then?
For me, least favorite videos. Well, you said on the public videos you don't really have any that you dislike. I have a
Well,
few
I have.
that I dislike.
I do have.
Yeah,
one. I have one
that you're
particular.
not super happy, but you enjoy.
I enjoy a good most of my videos.
I don't hate any of them, but I do have some that I dislike. A couple. There's one called The Dollar, which is like a 1-minute video that was not my idea. There's no words in it, and it's just basically me, and I see $1 on the ground. I try to pick it up, but I trip over it a couple times, and then somebody takes it. And it's pretty simple. And it's like, it could be cartoonish and fun. And it's alright. But it's not, I don't know. It's okay. And then there's a few, though. I think everything else that's up right now, I don't remember exactly what is up right now and what's not. But everything else should be pretty good. It's up right now. But on private, I have a bunch of live stuff that I did in my classroom that, I mean, it's not good because you can't hear us. They're like 2 hours, they're like an hour long each. And then I have, there's a bunch of the old ones. So there's the 3 original videos. One's Bigger Gun, one's The Handyman, and then one's The Remote Thief. And those were all, I mean, it was like 8th grade. So it was hard. But there's one from the original one from 8th grade, which I still think is hilarious. So there's that one that's good. And we weren't completely unfunny in 8th grade.
Which one is that one?
That's the one where I'm in the office and then we did a kung fu fight.
Oh, yeah. What's the title?
It's just what?
What?
It's the first video on the channel right now.
Funny.
It's not our first video, but it's the first video on the channel. And I'll unprivate it sometime too. It's like, it's whatever.
It's whatever.
It's, I don't care.
No problem there.
There's none that I hate, though. No, actually, there's a couple that I hate. Yeah, I forgot about a couple.
Deep down.
Hobo Joe and the Bathroom Bunch. That one's one that I hate. But that's off the channel. So.
Well, so real quick recap then. Just the titles. Favorite videos from your own channel.
The Spoon Cereal Dilemma. Least favorite, I'll say Hobo Joe and the Bathroom Bunch.
And your favorite and least favorite?
It was more of a favorite series I started, 7 Days to Die. Least favorite public was the Black Ops 1 and 2 issues.
So I'm going to ask that everyone at least go check out the best and worst. Compare them. You take his best, his worst. If you like his worst better than his best, like the worst video. If you like the best better than his worst, like the best video. And even downvote the other one. We want to know, what do you think? Is he wrong or is he right? Is he wrong or is he right? I can attest that I think actually both their favorites are probably my favorite as well. Which brings us to our next question. They've seen each other's channels, obviously. We're sitting here together today. Your favorite from your channel. What does the King Jelly think of the Jive Cafe? And vice versa, what's your favorite of each other's content?
You first, my friend.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Well, from what I can recall, I enjoyed the combination video of clips.
Oh, the
Clip-a-thon.
Yeah, that video.
That was
good.
nice. That was a nice one.
Like,
well, there may be a second one coming soon.
Part 2.
There is
Part two.
potentially a lot of this coming soon.
May or may not have already made some. Coming very soon to a town near you. In fact, possibly
Your town.
the phone
Town.
in your pocket.
Town.
Or the laptop in front of you, or the desktop behind you, or the desktop sitting in front of the creepy guy who's sitting in front of you at the library at your school. It's coming to one of these platforms near you. And what do you think about?
And for me, I would say that the Spoons video was definitely my favorite. I've watched it since I started watching your channel. I've watched it probably about 4, 6, 7 times.
4, 6, 7.
4, 6, 7.
Not
7, 5.
So I watched that one plenty of times, and it makes me laugh every time. Literally, it's like, I don't know, like the spoon dilemma is just such a serious dilemma.
It's a serious problem.
It's a serious thing, but otherwise, I would say that like all your content in general, it's just funny. So I enjoy your channel.
Thank you very much. I enjoy your channel.
Now we've got one last meat of the enchilada subject type questions that we're in right now before I move on to the speed round. But I won't reveal quite what the speed round is just yet. But let's get to our last, more serious question before changing a little bit of our what's happening. Last question. We've discussed what's best, what's worst, where we come from. Let's get critical. If you were paid to critique videos, which you're not, and if you were, which you were definitely not,
unfortunately.
What kind of critique do you have for each other? Not what's their least favorite video, but what's overall, what do you think each other could improve from?
You do better. What could he do better? I don't know. He's already doing it with such grace.
Don't lie to me.
Such poise.
Do not lie to me. I'm sure some of these people. I think I have a dislike. I think I got like one dislike. I think I have one dislike on one video, and
I could add to some right now. I'll make some right now.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I think, like I said, I have like one dislike on like one of my videos, I think, and it was like the saddest thing ever.
It's sad to see.
I forget which video it was, but it happened.
I think I saw it, yeah. It happens. Even on my best videos, I have dislikes. In my opinion, some of my favorite videos. I actually, I don't mind the dislikes.
I don't mind them either. I kind of like this.
I like the fact that people are giving some sort of response that I can go off of.
Definitely.
We like any response.
Any response at all.
Trash us.
Trash.
Tell us we're good.
Tell us we're awful.
Lick the wall. Look at my face. Touch a guy.
I think he
look at a different guy.
Oh, I was just trying to lick the wall.
Yeah. I wonder if he actually did. I
but anyways, back to the initial question. I would say, for you, you know what? I would say, like, I would enjoy if the videos that you put out were just a tad bit longer.
Really?
Yeah.
Longer videos?
Like they're all, I think they all range around 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah.
3 to 4 minutes. But maybe because I don't know that area of, like, specialty, maybe, like, that's all you can get, like, out of, like, a funny video, but, I feel like
you're saying shake it up some. Just give me some long.
Yeah, give me some like
throw
a dog a
bone. I would love to make because like for me it's like there's two things I could do. It's like it would either go like as short as that or like a good deal longer. Because like the sketch comedy that I do is focused. All of them are one idea, and then stretched for like 3 minutes.
So just one joke.
One like guy forgets to look for spoons before he pours the cereal. That's the one thing. Stretches for 3 minutes. To push that to 5 minutes would be pretty difficult, unless I change something else and make it a more complex video. Like so, not just one idea, but like one thing's happen, or like a couple things happen, which would make it like a short film. I could make like a 15-minute video, which I'm fine. It would be fun to do.
So when you made the spoon video at the end, like when you added that extra part, which I will not reveal until you guys watch it yourselves, was that was that you trying to extend your video for some length, or was that just because you just wanted to like, you know?
I just thought it wasn't enough like lifting.
Because I feel like when you were making it, like you didn't have to include it. You know?
No.
You see,
most people think it's over.
You see the spoons, and then you see the the logo, and then it's like black screen. You're like, oh, it's over. Okay, I'm satisfied. Like then there's a little after part that people probably miss. It's like once it goes black, it's like, oh, the video's over. Click on the next video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I wasn't sure
people
like
could miss it. I'm sure a bunch of people did miss it. Yeah.
So I just wasn't sure if like that was like an attempt to like lengthen the video, or if you just like added it just because you could.
I think it was just because that I could, and it was like I didn't know how to edit, and I was like, I've always wanted to edit something that way.
I love Spider-Man.
Yeah, thank you. I was like, I couldn't imagine anything. Yeah, so I mean, that for me. It wasn't really a way to lengthen it, I would say. I don't usually look for a way to lengthen it. I just look for a way to make it better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
I don't look for like
perfectionist.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. What about some reverse critique?
Reverse critique. Well, my one before you changed your name was to make the name more concise. You already did that, and then
you may know. I remember one
was before. His name was very
annoying to find, and when someone commented, and then I heard it from this guy and that guy, I was like, no, this is a sign. I gotta change that. And so I changed it as soon as possible.
We're open ears. Give us some advice and we'll give it right back to you.
I told you, community. It's a big thing. You know, you guys say something, I will work on it.
All right. Yeah, I would say that, and then, you know, I think, I don't know. You know, I mean, I dig what you're doing.
Do you think that maybe like my videos are too long?
Maybe for some people, I was gonna say they might be a little long, but I think that the audience that watches them like them a little longer. To be honest with you, yeah. But I think maybe don't make all maybe make a few here, but I would say like 10, 12 minutes is like a good like average length, and then maybe like once a week have a longer like half an hour one. Like
perhaps you could take ones that you already have that are like going to be 20 minutes and just
then spice them up, and then you could even post them split them up together like
to have them like pre-made kind of
for people that like don't want to like spend like a half an hour there, but like maybe 10 minutes, you know.
Because I remember there was an interesting comment I had when I did have the named comment. You know, they said like, oh well, you know, I was watching the video and then I had to get back to it, but I couldn't find your name for so long because it was so difficult. So I mean, it seems like obviously, you know, the audience that I have so far, they've enjoyed the length of the video, you know, because they go back to it. You know, it's not like unentertaining or unentertaining. Is that even a word? It's just, you know,
unentertaining.
I just made it a word right now.
Well, what do you think? As a willing audience member, let's find out. Should his videos be longer? Go take a look at some. Tell him in the comments below. Should his videos be shorter? Take a look at them. Put them in the comments below. Comment war, perhaps. I want to see somebody arguing with somebody. I want bones to be broken and feelings to be hurt. Friends to be made and enemies to be made stronger. Community.
And before we start the speed round, I need to take a brief intermission to grab someone outside.
Who could it be?
Who does? You're not allowed to just call it an intermission. Like, what? This person isn't as important as you or me.
All right, let's switch up the format. It's going to be just me and Jeffrey.
It's going to be Jeffrey Tyler.
Just kidding, guys. Now everybody's important. Everybody's important.
Finally in the big chair.
How does it feel, huh?
A little better than this piece of wood. I'm not going to lie.
You know, it's getting a little warm in here, too, in this coat.
It's getting a little warm in here in general. I'm surprised he's got multiple layers on.
Bam.
Well, Jeffrey, as you know, I have pre-planned a little bit of a speed round. But I might even have a little bit of an aftermath thing, a little end card for you. And I'm thinking I might even tell you as a small advantage right now. I'm thinking of having a kind of, and I think you're pretty much already good at it, but having just kind of who takes over the interview. So like I want you to take over, ask your own questions to yourself and to Solomon, just kind of, or whoever, just you asking the questions, but even to yourself. And then we'll have Solomon do it, see, can he ask us questions and to himself. And yeah, we'll just wrap things up with just some spontaneous weird questions, and we'll wrap it up with telling you what you can look forward to in the future from both of these channels, specifically from the one we're on right now. But
yeah, so, I mean, besides me, since we're here, you're kind of like the inspiration here. You're the one that had the Thenormalz channel, the one that has a Money Mom channel that has a video that's literally at 2,200 views with like 23 subscribers, right?
Yep.
Which we can also link that in the description for you guys below if you guys want to check that out too.
If you happen to enjoy good stories and Super Smash Bros, I have a video for that.
So, I mean, that's definitely something we will add after, obviously, because we're already doing the live stream. But, you know, like, you know, we kind of, me and Solomon, we kind of look up to you. You know, we look up to you and see like, oh, well, he's, you know, he's been there, you know, he's, you know, kind of tried YouTube, but now he's not. Like, he's kind of helping us now.
I'm a bit busier now. I don't feel like putting in the full effort for my own channel for anyone watching that cared. I probably won't be making too many more videos that you'll see personally from me, but if you want to see content of my quality, I'll be helping out both this channel and Solomon's channel for some time until we see some growth, see some changes. Whatever you guys want to see, we're going to put out. And yeah, so I'll be working behind the scenes, not too much on camera, but
yeah, I mean, you've already like helped me with my channel. We did a couple edits to mine, you know, like pictures and all, you know, just really, you know, overall help because he kind of knows the end, like the front end and the back end of the whole thing. Like he can, YouTube is already read in his mind. So, what would you say is your favorite part about being behind the scenes?
I've been around YouTube since before YouTube was YouTube. Actually, kind of weird, lucky story, but when I was in like 6th grade or something, I remember there was like eBombs World, there was funnyjunk.com, there was all these other weird one-off sites that used to have videos and stuff beforehand, a lot of animations. But then YouTube came around, and actually that same month that YouTube was started, the same month, when I mean there was like 1,000 videos on the entire website, something insane like that. My friend was already watching it, and he was like, dude, I saw some weird video online on this new site, and I was like, okay. So I kind of saw it from the beginning, and then we saw the big rise of Smosh, which kind of started YouTube. Then I remember when YouTube was sold to Google, and there was a huge format change, blah, 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 blah. And I just remember, even as a kid, like my one friend was super into it. He wanted to pursue it. It wasn't even for money back then. It was just kind of.
It was for fun.
It was just for fun. It was for
just
getting
like just
community,
to get popular,
to get people out there. We're making. At the end of the day, every creator is creating something that is essentially an idea that we have that we're sharing with you through whatever. Like Solomon's channel, he has a funny idea. He wants to share it to you. Now you think it's funny. We've got ideas of what makes this game fun, what makes hanging out with friends fun. We're just sharing. So we're just sharing popular opinions in a way. But last thing I'll say on that is that behind the scenes, I would just like to see a lot of growth in how we can push YouTube's format, you know, use what we have here and kind of see where we're going with it. Which reminds me of another question, is we've been kicking around, playing soccer with the idea, if you would like, of possibly attending VidCon. And as our other boys come back in, let's get some more opinions. Kyle, if you would.
Come on, man.
You're part of the You're part of the TheJiveCafe. It's the TheJiveCafe.
So you have to sit on his lap. So since we're back from like a technical intermission, you want to go ahead and just introduce us again?
So all right, re-intermission back over, back to the real show, back to the real thing. Woo! All right, we're back. Also, to the J-Live, technically.
I also want to mention before we get started too, someone that I think may be watching instructed me a while ago to mention that I'm Colombian. I'm not just white. I'm actually Colombian, and that it will help me in the long run. So I just wanted to let you all know I'm Colombian, even though I'm white as a pale black.
Colombian.
But anyways, continue.
We continue. All right, so we're back to the J-Live Q&A little segments we got going on here. We've already gone through some general funny questions. We've gone through some deep meat of the red enchilada questions, and we've gone through a short intermission. Now we're welcoming in a new member to the show.
TheJiveCafe. It's another person.
We got this Kyle Burek.
That's how they say it.
That's how they say it.
Colombia.
Back in the homeland of Scandinavia, I remember.
Yes.
When I remember meeting your grandfather back in, what was it, like 1300 BC?
Yeah.
He told me about his past life. He always said, and I took that.
Always saying that. Now when he was saying that.
Not because
it's the only thing he would say.
It's not because it's more fun to say.
He couldn't speak.
It's the actual.
English. This is the only thing he could say.
So anyway, we got King Jelly's channel over here, King Jelly, and we got the TheJiveCafe, the TheJiveCafe, and we've got the J-Live show right now with me, your host, Tyler Zachariah Summers. So that's correct. Zachariah, but you'll never know. Just kidding, you probably not. So we've got Kyle.
It's just that no one cares.
We want to ask a couple of quick questions to Kyle, and then we're going to go to a speed round, which I'll explain in a second. Still putting off. which we might have a little bit of advantage with multiple people. Maybe I'll have to join this side. I'm interested to know. But, Kyle, some quick questions. Tossing them your way. Taking them from this lampshade.
Oh, wow.
And putting them in.
I'm honored.
And we're putting them over there.
Okay.
When did you join up with this young manatee right here and decide on making the TheJiveCafe to where it is today?
That was probably, what, 6th grade?
Say 6th
Since
grade?
the beginning.
Since the beginning.
Since the beginning.
I said
in Scandinavia.
Focus Bigger Game was 8th grade.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that was 8th grade.
There's no way that was 8th
They
grade.
don't even know their own channel.
That was too terrible to be 8th grade.
That was 8th grade, I'm telling you.
Oh.
Because Christian was in it. He was the only game. No, he was in it. Never mind. But it was.
It's middle school.
It was
Middle school. Yeah, middle school.
At a time in our youth.
At a time and place.
At a time and place with you.
Yeah. But originally it was just me and Lou. Then Kyle and then Christian came on. And then Judson, our other guy, came back from Japan.
Ooh, Judson,
Just he
Japan.
came back just to be part of
J-Live.
It's a fact.
Was that backwards for you people? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so Kyle comes in. We see him.
That was the whole operation. Why not?
Yeah. It's
It
a,
was here.
Would you say that Kyle is a key player in your channel? That
He's one of the key players.
He's one of
Everyone's a key, but not everyone's a player.
Ooh.
He plays keys. He's not a pianist, but he plays keys. So one thing I want to know about Kyle is, Kyle, you're not always in front of the camera on everything, but you are listed as behind the camera in most things. Is there a reason? What do you prefer to be? Where are you in this?
You know, I like writing stuff. I'm
Like
not-
what, journals, diaries?
I stick to more diaries.
All of the above.
Stick
Oh,
to
I
diaries.
think you said that too.
Damn it. So really, writing them for skits?
I mean, I like acting, but I recognize Solomon is a better actor than me.
Well, him and his
I
dams.
Damn.
So they're like, damn.
You know, I get in when I can.
He gets in when he can.
He gets in.
I like
So
getting
one
good.
thing I've noticed about the Solomon-Kyle writing dilemma, if you will, is Kyle likes the longer form videos on average.
He does.
While
I like.
Solomon likes the shorter ones. So we've
So
already discussed in
we
this
had
live
this
show.
discussion.
We
We had
have.
this discussion.
You weren't here.
I actually was saying I prefer. I think that is a good
Actually,
suggestion.
I was probably here for the discussion. I was just outside because I've been here for
I know,
30
You're not
minutes.
supposed to say that.
I've been here for 30 minutes, but they weren't answering their phones.
We
They
live.
didn't send me the
Right.
address.
Live,
They didn't
like-
send me the address. They sent me the coordinates. And I was like, that could be like one of 20 houses.
Well,
just sitting
that's
out there.
right. If you guys obviously don't know where I live, my address is like my building is literally
I can
behind
show
a
him. You want me to
YouTube
show him? I'll show him
building.
how crazy it was
That,
to get the
like,
address of that.
Everything goes there. It's ridiculous.
I don't show the address.
Oh yeah, do it. Like show it. Let's
Give him
pull
the
it up in
address.
front of the
I
camera.
want to
Yeah.
see the mother's maiden name.
Yeah.
Social security.
Credit card number.
Oh, dude, I have it right here. Not my mother though. She's at home.
Your mother's not right there.
All right, she's in my back pocket.
What, as a quick aside, what videos on the channel can we point to Kyle as being the, let's say, lead writer?
The
That was
lead
pretty
writer.
insane.
I don't know if
I don't know.
any on this channel. The lead writer, we co-wrote a couple of
Yeah.
the recipe.
Usually when we do, we co-write.
Co-write.
The
But
recipe,
on-
I like the recipe. I
We
remember
co-wrote the recipe. But then on Thenormalz, when we really, I forgot about that. That's the count of the other channel, I guess. We were under the unpaid interns on Thenormalz.
Yes.
And there was 2 videos on there, both written by only Kyle.
Ooh,
That's
so
right, yeah.
Kyle is a big lead man there.
Yeah. And those are both a little
Making
longer.
players.
Those are both a little longer too. That's what you can tell they're Kyle's because they're more, especially the first one.
Yeah,
You can really tell, yeah. It's the funny story.
a funny story.
Funny story.
Which again,
Cool
we
cat.
will link his channel, that channel, and his Money Mom channel as well for you guys to check out later. I just wanted to just throw in a brief reminder while we're talking about it.
We're gonna need to get some new content on Money Mom. There's been one video.
I know.
Yeah,
I've
but
already
that
talked
video,
about-
man, that video has
1,000
literally
views.
gone up to 2,200 views. Like, it is awesome.
Alright,
It's
blowing.
huge.
It's just blowing in the wind.
If you like Super
The
Smash
answer.
Bros. And like documentaries and such about like,
I may bring it back, but it's pretty on the, like, it's going to come out slow. I've got some other things in the works, and like I said, I think I'd rather be working with these channels, and we're going to pull some trees up from the roots here, and bring some dark things into the light, bring some light things into the red.
And the red is the dark.
Oh. What are you, a racist?
You know I can't stand up right now.
No, that's why I did. So, anyway, more of Kyle also on the Jive Cafe
He
channel.
disgusts me.
Getting a little hot in here.
What character
It was a
did he
little
play?
hot, that's why I threw it at you.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Dude.
Okay.
Alright. Well, we've been live for a while.
We have been.
We have been live for quite some
I'm
time.
going to throw it into the speed
round. We
round,
might as well go.
and
You
then
might
we're going to
shifting
do a
over
little bit
just a tad. You are crushing my voice.
of
Right on the voice.
Oh,
That's
man. Don't
That's
step
right.
on my nice jacket, man. I'll kill you.
I will. I'll
No,
sure
I
do
will
it.
kill you.
He'll kill you.
So here's how the speed round's going to work. I'm going to be the judge,
Oh, I know.
and then you're going to be the judge. I'm going to personally judge these answers. You're going to judge these answers. Put your judgments below in the comments afterwards, and we're going to see who's the better man.
We
Let's see.
also have a discussion page tab on the channel, so you can also throw in discussions
Do
too.
we count as one man though, because we're in the same chair?
No, he's a man. You're the T. This is a man.
So I'm a man. You guys are the couple.
Yeah,
A man, a couple of teas.
I
Alright.
like that
a
though.
couple of T's.
Couple of teas. I like
It's
it. Couple of
kinda-
teas and a man.
So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to answer. I'm going to throw out some questions. Lickety split. First person to answer the question is the only answer I'm going to listen to.
Oh
Ooh.
god, I'm really bad at speedruns, especially since there's two of you guys. That freaking sucks. I'm in.
So you're just going to shout out one answer between the both of you. So I don't know if you want to switch off.
It'll be
then-
like one of those things where we have to start talking and it'll just morph into one thing.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
So you'll just be one person, cyber ducklings. And over here, you can just be
Wow.
your own one person.
I'm already one person.
So I'm just going to ask a couple of questions. We're going to get some answers. And then at the end of the round, we're going to debate your questions and see why are these questions hitting with these answers. Because I want zero thought. Instant answers.
Instant answers.
You may even disagree with your own answer.
Ooh,
But you
actually, I'm
can't
a lot
change it.
better than that. I thought I just speak without even thinking.
Here
All the time.
we go. First question. What's your favorite movie?
Poop. You said first. You said first
said
thing.
it was
First thing.
months ago.
First thing
It's
is
gonna happen later on in the next segment. He's gonna have to
Does it have to be a
real movie? You have to say a real movie.
All right. Let's restart.
It's
a surprise.
Nice song.
Nice
guys.
The Night Skies and
The Nice Guys.
No,
The Nice Guys.
I didn't hear the questions.
What's your
Oh,
favorite movie? It's the same
Oh,
question.
it's the same question.
I didn't know.
I don't know.
3, 2, 1. If you say a movie,
The Nice
go.
Guys.
The Nice
Pirates of the
Guys.
Caribbean.
Which one?
The third one.
Why?
Out of all of the movies, that's your
There's so
favorite
many
one.
Are you
better
kidding
ones.
me? The
first one is
The first
best.
one was good. The second one was all right, but the third one takes the cake, and the fifth one sucked. So did the
I didn't
fourth
see
one.
the fifth one.
The fourth
But all
one
I know
was
is the
trash.
first
The
one.
Jack Sparrow and like some lady are like getting it
The
on
order,
or something.
the order of the good
But-
Pirates of the Caribbean go 1, 4, 3, 2. I haven't seen 5, so I don't know.
all right, I didn't know that much, but I still think that the third one is the best one. It's the most actiony, it's the most intense, and I liked it.
I'm saying the order of their bestness.
Oh.
1, 4, 3, 1, 4. I mean 2.
Screw this guy. Let's just move on to the next speed question.
Number
Where-
4.
Where's it?
Next question. We're talking videos. What's your favorite game?
Pac-Man.
What?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Super Mario Sunshine.
Sunshine.
That's
versus
way better.
Pac-Man.
That's way better.
Well, we already chose. So.
Wow, I
Well,
like
okay,
how
yeah, you
both of
started.
you
I would-
didn't
Tom.
pick anything modern.
I'm sorry, that's more of my classic favorite.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
first answer? We have to do it. How do you think about Pac-Man? And so,
Do you want to redo it? We can redo it.
So
No,
we've got
no.
favorite movie. We have a tentative poop replaced by the third Pirates Pirates of the Caribbean.
Is it
much
actually
better.
switching
It's
out?
actually-
Let's do the same thing.
Yeah. Then we've got the Nice Guys. Then for video games, we've got Pac-Man versus Sunshine, specifically the Mario franchise.
See now, like I said, dude, I suck at speed things. I just can't think on the spot like that.
All right, next question. Similar theme of video. Favorite actor?
Dave
Johnny Depp.
Oh, damn it.
I like Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp and Franco. That is a point of contention.
Not just any Franco.
Dude.
Oh yeah, which
lost.
Franco?
Yeah, Johnny Depp's way better than Dave Franco.
It's great. You're right. It's true.
Wait, which Franco do you like better?
James.
Okay, yeah, I said Dave because I wanted you to have to.
Yeah.
Of course.
If you're gonna
James is
pick
better.
a Franco, it's gotta be James.
Obviously, James is the better Franco.
Yeah, but
I would
say
say
Dave.
I thought you guys were going with Dave Chappelle.
Oh, that would be better.
You started with Dave.
Dave Franco.
I couldn't think of either Daves.
Wow.
So I went the one I hated.
I knew you
Good life advice. If you can't think of the rest of your answer, just go for what you hate.
Because you can always think of
I need a job. I hate cleaning. I'll be a janitor. All right, next question. Super, super difficult one. Favorite color? Go.
Blue.
Whoa! Blue versus purple.
If you check out over there, the reason why the surfboard I just made is purple because it's my favorite
What's
damn
crazy
color.
is I made your contact color purple. You didn't know that. You didn't know your favorite
See,
color
that's
purple.
how you know it's destiny. Are you kidding me?
Destiny.
That's the Lord's work right there. That's purple.
All right, I want a quick playground argument. Why? What makes blue better than purple? What makes purple better than blue? Playground rules. Go.
Blue's the ocean and purple's the devil's color.
That vacuum is purple.
That vacuum is not purple. Someone just said that this vacuum is purple.
It's definitely blue. And
That's
it's your
why it's
favorite
way
color. I wish I could pull out my surfboard.
Your suit jacket is blue.
You
Oh.
can't see it. No, okay, no. Blue, the reason why I chose blue for a suit color is
It's because he knows it's better than purple.
no, it shows.
Wait, why else do you think you brought the blue vacuum?
Vacuum. It's purple. Guys.
It was given to me by my girlfriend's mom. Thank you.
Your girlfriend's mom's a blue fan, huh?
Holy shit, dude. I'm losing it here.
Smurfs.
All right, of course, let's just actually get to the last, which is the easiest question. Everyone pay attention real quick. What is the airspeed velocity of a maiden swallow?
Oh, shoot, I know. Wait, I know this.
Wait, wait, how do you know this?
I don't remember the line. God damn it! Wait, call Judson back.
Don't call
No,
him. That's
we're phoning
cheating.
a friend.
He's phoning a friend. I'll give you one
That's-
phone a friend.
It's a part of
Alright, I phone you.
No, don't tell that.
Wait, no.
Say what?
No, wait, he doesn't get to say it. No.
African or European?
Wow.
He
He comes down.
That's an African European.
No, just kidding. There is one more question, though. That wasn't actually the end. Just that funny. The last question is...
Oh, wow, you did.
Of course, it's going to be a favorite question. They're all favorite questions. And the last one is genre of music. Favorite.
Classic rock.
Screamo.
Classic rock.
Screamo.
Wait, you
Classic
lost.
rock.
I forgot you like screamo.
Wait, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, he
I
lost.
guess
so.
actually it'd be more like punk rock. I wouldn't say actually pure
First
screamo.
answer. Screamo.
First answer.
First answer.
Well, I'll take it.
So
That's
let's
fine.
review our first answers. The question was favorite movie. We got an immediate poop, which we replaced with slightly less poop, but still arguably poop, which is the third Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, it's so good. You guys
Nah,
suck.
it's not good.
And then over here we had one kind of weird Cybo type of double answer, where we had the nice
Nice
guys.
guys.
Nice guys, it's a great flick.
Great.
So if I had to choose, and I do, between these two answers, nice guys or Pirates
Let's
3.
say you're up at 3 in the morning,
Okay, yeah.
and you're looking out
Yeah,
the window.
argue it for me. Tell
And
me
you're looking
why.
out the window. You feel the breeze blowing on your nose. Just your nose. You got a face mask.
I've got a pretty big nose. Let me turn sideways.
Turn
I don't know if you
sideways.
noticed.
My nose is actually quite sunburned, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool.
Don't put me down like that.
Yeah.
I will.
You know what? Oh no. Oh,
Ooh.
oh no. Oh no.
Hats off.
That's off.
Okay, the hat's off.
Hats have been off.
Both hats are off.
Both hats are off.
The bets are on.
I'm just losing clothes.
3 in the morning.
You see this?
3 in the morning. I've got wind on my nose.
And you're
I'm
like,
not even-
hey,
you could say they're blowing my
I
nose.
need the grooviest movie I can think of.
The
And
move
you
with
pop
the
in, and you pop in the 3rd Parts of the Caribbean.
No.
You almost want to kill yourself until
listen.
you pop that out. Pop in some poop.
And then you realize breaks my DVD player.
No. Listen to this.
And you realize the poop's even better.
listen. So it's 3 in the morning. So you're feeling
It's
like
always 3 in the
It's
morning.
always
you're feeling good. You're like, you know what? I'm oddly awake for some reason. I really feel like an action movie, but it has to be a good kind of action movie. With
And obviously you're not going to
Disney.
pick Pirates of the Caribbean 3.
Disney
anything
has
is
great movies, and then they're not done.
Great action movies.
And then in the middle of the movie, you're like, you know what? I really need to poop. You go,
Wow.
Wow.
He let poop into the
You
answer.
let it in.
and then you come back and you're like, I feel so released that I can
Full
finish the rest of this movie without falling asleep.
So refresh my memory. What's the 3rd one? I don't even remember what's that one.
It's
is.
at World's End.
Is that the one where it starts off and he's in the desert?
One in the dead
He
zone.
died. Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead, and there's the
Oh,
crabs. with
Yeah,
the shit.
Yeah.
It's a
Sounds
whole weird
decent.
thing.
I don't like it as much as I like the first one.
The Nice Guys. Have
The
you seen The
first
Nice
one
Guys?
is good, but
I've
I would
seen
still
the Nice
say
Guys.
the
Anyway,
first
it's great.
one
One
is
of my favorite better. It's so good.
Who's leads in the Nice Guys?
Ryan
We got the
Gosling.
Johnny Depp over here.
Yeah, that's why
Ryan-
he's my actor.
Ryan Gosling should have been
Ryan
Ryan
Gosling.
Gosling. He's the best man alive.
Dude,
Model
Ryan
man.
Gosling.
I mean, Ryan. What about Ryan Reynolds? Another Ryan.
I don't know. Have you seen the Green Lantern?
Hey, he was good in
Yeah.
Deadpool though. Wait, Deadpool?
Yeah.
Yeah, you seen the
Deadpool.
new one he's coming out with?
Yeah, Bodyguard, Hitman.
What if he
Man.
makes a new
Hitman's
Green
Bodyguard.
Lantern, but he makes it good?
No.
Anyway,
What if an actor makes the whole movie good? What if? So for the first round, I think I'm gonna have to go, unfortunately,
Wait.
with the Nice Guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're ready to counter Wait, there's
Second question was favorite game, and we're talking video
Okay,
games.
we lost.
Pac-Man or
We got
Super Sunshine?
Pac-Man.
Okay, wait, hold on though.
Pac-Man's a
Pac-Man
classic,
revolutionized
Whoa,
the
whoa,
way that
no.
people play games.
No, he just said Pac-Man. There's, okay, I thought you were trying to say like a modern version of Pac-Man. I was
Oh,
like,
the
no, dude.
Pac-Man
No.
Revolutions.
No,
Pac-Man
Pac-Man is like
Revolutions, that's a game.
one of the earliest games that actually made gaming popular.
I don't know.
It's
count
a
all the
pivotal
Pac-Mans?
point.
It is a
Pac-Man
pivotal
Revolutions. There would be no
But then you
Sunshine.
got like
without
one of the
Pac-Man.
best Super Mario games out there.
Okay,
It's one
yeah,
of the
it's
biggest franchises.
Yeah.
It's great. It's also not even the best selling.
Ooh.
I-
And then
I can't
Pac-Man
speak to this.
Revolutionary.
Pac-Man is the
revolutionized-
best-selling Pac-Man game.
He's right, he's
It's the
not
only
wrong.
one.
Pac-Man is the best-selling Pac-Man game, and for that, I'm going to have to give the point to Mario Sunshine.
I knew he was gonna do that. You didn't expect that.
No, I didn't expect it at all.
Way better game. I actually just recently beat it again.
It's so good,
It's
right?
like it's literally
It's so
awesome.
good.
It's the greatest game.
But let me
ever.
tell
I
you,
don't know
you
how I
think
didn't
it's
see
going to
that
be amazing, and then you play the game, and it's really frustrating and not that fun.
Especially the Monterey Beach one, where,
Yeah.
where you're doing the water and the water spraying.
Sometimes you remember that, yeah.
Dude, that one's the hardest one because you can't kill all of them in the time limit, and it's so hard, easy to die. They're everywhere.
So we got favorite
Everywhere.
actor. You said Johnny Depp, man of many masks, I could say. And then over here, we've got Dave Franco.
Let me just spell it out for you. 21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
What else is he in?
You don't even know.
Okay, so let's compare what we've got here. We've got 21 Drum Street's very own Dave Franco.
Okay, wait.
Very popular James Franco's brother.
Okay, let's see something though. Okay, so your actor was in the 5th Pirates of the Caribbean,
Oh,
which
yeah.
was terrible. He was in the 5th one. It was terrible. Our actor was in 21 Jump Street,
I
which
didn't
was
say that
amazing.
the actor himself was terrible. I said the movie was. You can have a good actor in a
No,
terrible movie.
that's what I'm
That's a
arguing.
bad movie. Well, okay. Well,
Now, listen to this. If you're not using Pirates of the Caribbean, look at Alice in Wonderland. He was great. in
That is
movie.
good. I really like
He
it.
was really good.
Our actor's 1 for 1. That's
Well,
the
okay,
only.
that's the only
Let me-
let me
he's
put it in
one
my
for
own
one.
perspective. Does everyone remember the failure that was trying to redo Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka?
Oh.
Ooh, that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That was pretty bad.
That was pretty bad.
Okay, and we got a 1 for 1 actor. That's 100%.
We got
100%.
But my actor's been in plenty of movies and plays different roles of
Okay, but we
different
have 21
personalities every time.
We're just going by ratios, though.
No, but I'm talking
We got
about
a 1 for 1 ratio.
I like the 1 for 1 ratio,
That's math.
but I think clearly everyone here can agree.
Johnny Depp.
Far better actors, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp,
did
Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah,
Come on,
true.
it's literally everybody.
He
Man of a
literally
million
plays
masks.
all the.
We
He
lost.
plays the freaks that no one wants to play. Or can't play. He literally can play those roles.
Which means we're moving on to the next, much more difficult, much more philosophical question, which breaks down pretty much anyone's mental ability in life. Is what is your favorite question? Comments down below.
And concerns.
I want to know. What's your favorite question? Why? How come? What color really drives you as a person, as a being, as a mortal?
I thought you were going to end the stream.
No, I wanted to make sure they can see the color of my eyes is blue, and for that, blue.
Yes.
Woo!
I was wondering why we were doing the rest of the questions.
Yeah,
There you go.
I should have saw that one.
Oh man, dude, my foot.
That's
is
the
so
end question.
But
No,
to be fair,
in fact, there's one more.
to be fair though, that surfboard, like I wish I could show you guys. It looks beautiful. I
No, it
just
doesn't.
made
It's
it
a lame
handcrafted.
surfboard.
Trust me.
I crafted it myself.
I don't care. It sucks.
So that leaves us with the better movie over here. That leaves us with the better game over here. That leaves us with the better actor also over here, but the better color over here. So that means there's only one question left, and that was, what's your favorite music genre? We got
yeah, we
classic
we
rock.
got
They got this
Versus
one. No one likes my
scream.
genre.
Now, let me tell you,
Oh,
if it was
Oh, my leg is so
2004
stiff.
to 2006,
My leg is
Screamo
so
would have a chance. But we've grown out of Screamo as a
We have.
society.
And we've grown back in.
We're going back to classic rock.
Classic rock has always been around. It always will be around.
I think
They've
there's a
never
bias
been
to it because all of you guys like that genre. Tyler's not like.
Okay, well, there's a reason why 3 out of the 4 people like classic
We're going
rock.
on ratios once
But
again.
I could
Ratios.
easily have someone that does like my genre be here too.
Yeah, but that'd be fixing it.
Fixing the horse races.
Fixing a hole.
I actually did listen to some Screamo for a while too, but I will have to say that Screamo is just, it's very punctual. If you're not in the mood for it, that's not what you're going to listen to. Classic rock, they play that
Always.
stuff in elevators. They play that stuff at rock concerts, obviously.
Everywhere.
You can go from classic rock songs like
I
Stairway to
get it.
Heaven,
Don't
getting yourself
rub
to
it-
sleep.
Don't rub it in. You guys can
And you
take
can go
the
all the way to
victory.
the other side. And have
Everywhere.
anybody from
You
your
guys can
team
take the damn victory.
So of course we have our winners and our champions on this side of the room. But we of course have King Jelly on his own channel right over here. You can watch the rest of King Jelly's videos down right where we are on the King Jelly channel. More videos coming out Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday. Meaning tomorrow. Instead of making a video today, this is actually going to be the stream for today.
We've got EA Week coming out this week.
Yeah, so we have EA games. We started with Titanfall 2. Hey, I'm live streaming. I'm live
I
streaming.
don't know what we're doing.
We're discussing
just
a sleep leg and such.
I'm live streaming. Just chill. So, anyways, we got Monday we started with Titanfall 2. We have Tuesday we did Sims 3. Today, unfortunately, we just did not unfortunately. This is pretty good stream.
Pretty
I would
good,
say.
right?
We're gonna do this instead. But tomorrow is Thursday, right? No, today. No, yesterday.
Sorry,
I missed yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday. We had Mirror's Edge, the Catalyst, which was pretty sick. Today's the stream, which is Thursday. Now I'm getting my day straight. And tomorrow we have, and I'm just gonna give you guys the heads up. An inspiration for Battlefront 2 that's coming out. I'm gonna play some Battlefront 1.
Battlefront 2 looks good.
So
It looks
It-
amazing.
it's
So did the
amazing.
first one.
The first one looked amazing and
But
it
this
plays
one-
all right.
Yeah.
The second one, I'm not gonna lie, like graphics alone, it looks better than the movies. All of them combined. And even 7,
At EA Play
the graphics
itself,
are insane. Have you
They
seen the
look
trailer?
insane.
at EA Play itself, the line was so long when we finally snuck into the actual event,
Which you can watch.
which you guys can watch, and also I snuck into the EA Play video.
Oh, you snuck in?
Yeah, you should watch the video.
Sweet, man.
If you on that day, you know, we couldn't get into it because the line was so long. They were only taking so many people. It was such a bust. I wanted to play it so bad, just get my hands on it. But we got some other content like DLC for Titanfall 2,
Clip-a-thon videos,
stuff.
For sure.
Possibly some upcoming, very soon kind of game information videos. We're going to get a little more of these kind of almost podcasty videos. We're going to interview a couple of the people. Coming up also on this channel. And then over at this channel, you can find a new once-a-week program of videos dedicated to your enjoyment.
He said he'd give us $50 if we posted once a week.
$60.
Oh, 60.
Wow.
Wow, the ante is
Wow, do you hear
Yeah,
this?
it was
It's
always
sponsorship.
So you lied
But
to me.
anyway,
I said 60.
You lied
You
to me.
misheard me, sir.
new videos coming out every week on their channel
Weekly
to get
videos.
some entertainment value, a little bit of kicks, a little bit of cracks, a little bit of kinks.
Mostly kinks.
And of course, we're gonna go with some more collabs eventually. Like, of course, we're gonna make a video.
And if you yourself want to collab, of course, throw the comment down below. We'll hit you up, maybe get you in.
If you're lucky, then you'll be lucky.
If you're lucky,
It's a fact.
grab a ducky.
Unfortunately, we don't have anyone to
And
edit
squeeze
this
it so it
stream,
quacks.
so
Yeah,
we're just gonna be doing this for the rest of our lives, I think.
yeah.
It's gonna always be on.
This live stream doesn't actually end; it just continues.
It's technically 8 hours, right?
Technically, we have so many more hours to go.
We have so many more hours to go, but
Oh,
we are going to wrap it up with just that.
we can do
Check
that.
us both out.
Check us
and
out.
maybe you'll see us at VidCon. I don't want to throw it out too hard, but it's pretty likely, if not this year, the next year. See us around. We'll be seeing you around. Peace out.
Take it easy, fam. Peace.
Yes.
Take it easy.